tourist hotspot is equal to rental travel?
Benidorm's Levante Beach, Old Town, and the British area.
In today's video, we will show you 3 different areas of Benidorm town and which kind of problems can you see if you're looking for a short-term holiday rentals. Let's discover it all together.
The first spot that we will be checking is very close to this triangular square and all the favorite pubs, tapas places, and typical Spanish food. This place right here is the Levante Beach that we have right in front of us. Having loveliest businesses nearby, one of our favorite ice cream shops, this one here, Indian places, local supermarkets for souvenirs and beach related accessories, and some of the popular places to have some drink, snack and meals. This is the Levante Beach. You see it right in front of you. Packed with full terraces, absolutely full today. People grabbing some drinks, bucket deals, cocktails, and just enjoying the day with some nice pizzas and snacks as well. Here on the Levante Beach, the atmosphere is special. It is mostly for tourists, although locals enjoy exploring it as well. As you can see, the day of today, absolutely busy. Once the sun comes out, this is how the Levante Beach is looking like. The smell of coconut oil, bronzing oil and sunscreen is really strong here. The Levante Beach is one of even people are right here on the promenade. Oh my god. Here on the Levante Beach, there's many touristic accommodation options, such as these ones here. If you see, there's some signs here with the mobile phone numbers to actually rent it out for short-term vacational holiday home. This is a place that has privileged views towards, well, the Levante Beach, obviously. And the good thing is that you will be right next to the sea. You'll have all the services nearby. It's a vivid area that has everything that you need for your holidays and more. However, there is a negative side to it.
The negative side of having a holiday apartment here on the Levante Beach is that prices are absolutely abusive. People make a whole year worth of income with only a few months of summer, June, July and August. And the apartments situated here on the front line of the beach are one of the most expensive ones you could possibly get here in Benidorm town.
Obviously, being right here on the promenade, literally almost touching the sand, having it in less than 1 minute walk, ice cream shops, tapas bars, typical famous bars for some drinks and cocktails like the City, Rico, Sirvent ice cream, which is one of the oldest ice cream places here in town. All these areas and the shopping alley of Benidorm, which by the way we've showed it to you here on the channel, which is here on the right side. All the shopping streets are just at one glance. So many options, which you'll see right now here on the screen. How much does it cost in July or August? And here you can see frontline view, corner apartment for a touristic rent. And there's much more like these situated here on the front line of the Levante Beach. Incredible spot, which has an also incredibly high price. And some mojito sellers out there that shouldn't be here. Probably it's not from any kind of bar, but because they don't wear a uniform. So mojito sellers continue attacking our Levante Beach. Where is the police when we need it?
The second part of Benidorm, which is also touristic but has quite a few issues if you do not look it right, is the famous old town of Benidorm. And we'll leave the British street for last.
The famous old town of Benidorm starts right at the end of the Levante Beach here in the city. This place is full of different accommodation options outside of the typical hotels if it's not something that you're looking for. By the way, the Hotel Bilbaíno continues refurbishment. A lot of work is being done. It's gonna be a brand new place in 2026. A lot of noise here nearby, but still going to be incredible once it's done. The old town of Benidorm has a very, very special atmosphere. Apart from apart hotel types of options, which are big proper businesses that are located here nearby, such as these apartments, which are Don Cesar boutique apartments, also having a gorgeous view towards the Levante Beach. There are many of the properties that are owned by personal owners, those who are not a company, those who are not an agency, just locals who do not use it and want to rent it out. Some of these apartments are located here next to all the services. Others are located in the old town on the streets like these ones, which are some of the oldest that you can find in Benidorm. Let's head up one of these streets. As you can see, hidden corners with old original pieces on the floor. Some of them have different types of images, like this one. That is not what you think it is. Probably looks like a palm tree, right? An island with palm trees. Something, oh, a person fishing. A boat. A dog, a person walking it, or is it? Oh, it's a donkey. It's a donkey with a carruage. Okay. A mermaid playing a guitar. It's way better seen on camera, actually. So if I'm wrong, let us know. A fish, a dolphin, a star, an anchor, a, what is it, a jellyfish? And a fish, probably. A cat, this is my favorite one. A cat. And then you have some more fish and boat. These teeny tiny streets will lead you towards the old town, the viewpoint, and some oldest businesses that are here. Some of them being this one, which is the oldest souvenir shop in Benidorm. Photos Castle, it's called. All these streets, for example, this is a whole building of touristic apartments, but then there are separate touristic apartments here. And what you need to consider is the following. First, the noise. The church is right nearby, so obviously you will hear bells every now and then. It's going to be really busy, especially on weekends, and there's going to be some vehicles here to bring provisions. There's going to be many people enjoying this area, and all these streets obviously have either steps or they're going way down, and obviously when you return way up the hill. So if you have trouble in walking, if you need assistance with this, maybe having an apartment here in the old town is not the best thing you could do. Apart from having many stairs and going up and down the hill a lot, if you get these apartments, many of these buildings take into consideration that these are some of the oldest ones in the whole entire Benidorm town. Thus, whenever you rent an apartment here, these buildings do not have elevators. A lot of the times it is mentioned in the announcement on the website, but other times it is not. So if you cannot climb up the stairs, if you cannot go up the stairs and down the stairs a lot of times a day, then it might not be the best option for you guys. And also these accommodation options, once again, tends to be quite expensive, especially if they have privileged views towards the sea or the viewpoint and the castle of Benidorm here in the old town. Obviously, the old town has the Levante Beach next to you, all the shops, bars, restaurants, cafeterias you might want, the tapas alley right next to you, apart from the privileged views and being close to every single facility here in the old town and the traditional city center. Look at how busy it is today on midday.
Next to the city center is the last area we wanted to show you today, which is the British Zone.
From the famous techno hit, which for now serves only as a giant announcement billboard, sadly, next to the numerous shops that are located here nearby, bus stops, taxi stops, great businesses such as this one, which is Madeira Centro and has an incredible terrace on the floor 20 with stunning views. We'll be back to all these terraces, don't worry about it. We'll show you every single part of these rooftop terraces here on the channel before this peak summer months. From here, it's only a short distance towards the bars, cafeterias, and the British Street, but the different part of the British Street, full of services that are not open after midnight. Let's head slightly closer. Girona Street, the beginning, the very, very different part of it. This place is packed with useful businesses. Some people did mention that we didn't show you the Belgium cafeteria, which is incredible, and it definitely is. We've been here quite a lot of times. Breakfast, pastry, lunches, snacks, a lot of it. Nearby we have typical Spanish places. All this area is full of different businesses that both locals, national tourists, and international tourists choose during their holidays. There's some pizzerias here, some places that smell amazing. Something smells so good here. Circus Burger. We have the Roxanne Pub and Cafe, steakhouses. El Bodegon, typical Spanish place. We've been here, we've tried the rice with lobster and it was really, really good, honestly. Oh, it's an Indian restaurant that smells so good. Oh, it smells with Indian spices. Oh my goodness. This is the place that smells so good. If you've been here, let us know. Black Angus Steakhouse. The Lucky Shamrock. This is a new one. This is a new place, the Lucky Shamrock. Great place to be. The Border Saloon, also a new place with karaoke. Places here change non-stop, honestly. The Halfway House, the beer cocktail place 1111, and obviously the Winners, which personally we've never visited, but hey, it is here, it is quite popular. And from here onwards, on the British Street, we do have quite a lot of hotel options, honestly. It's not just accommodation ones, but it's not just hotels, accommodation options. As you can see here, 4-star hotels everywhere we go. Los Alamos, Diplomatic Hotel, HB Center. It's not just that. Here you have plenty of residential buildings, like the ones that you can see in front. And these buildings, a lot of the times, do have plenty, trust me, plenty of vacational holiday rentals. And why it is actually the case. The main thing is that in this area there are so many bars, pubs, lounges, late opening places for tourists, tourist oriented mostly, obviously British tourists, and some more. There's also Nordic food and steakhouse places and many others. But the fact is that many of these residential buildings, people cannot stand the noise any longer and huge crowds of people, especially in summer season. So they go elsewhere and they decide to rent these properties for a short term. Many places here around obviously quite loud music, and many buildings like these right here, or the ones you have in front of you, these buildings do offer a short-term rentals. Prices vary quite a lot depending on how big the apartment is, if it has an outdoor terrace, if it doesn't, how close it is to the sea, is it comfortable to get to all the nearby services, which obviously it is a lot of the times. And oh, there's a brand new Fanelli's Burgers here. We have one in Albir and it's absolutely stunning. Some of the best burgers we've tried, and honestly, I believe strongly that, and this is a big statement, Fanelli's Burgers are better than Iris, which is this one right here. Obviously we've tried both and I love Fanelli's Burgers more than we like this one. Not everything is crazy and insane British Street. Obviously there's places like these ones slightly further along with still typical bars, cafeterias, nice places to sit down on the sunshine, grab some tea, coffee, and these colorful t-shirts which are everywhere you go, literally. These are obviously, wanted to say plastic, it's not plastic, it's not a natural material, right? But I've seen so many of these fun t-shirts everywhere we go, so it is quite popular, honestly. Apart from that, going back to the apartments, you have to be very careful whenever you book with the direct booking. Usually the best places to verify are booking.com or Airbnb. Do not go to typical places like Milanuncios or any other websites, shady websites. Try and book it directly through the normal ones. And I'll let you know why it is the case. First of all, whenever you are grabbing a rent through booking.com, it's a verified property owner. A lot of the times they have a touristic license. They need to have it to be able to rent it out. So you will see that it is a legit apartment. If there's no touristic license, if there is very, very few pictures and the price is excessively low and it's too good to be true, that is probably, it is too good to be true and it is not a legitimate property, and you might lose the money that you put there because it's not going to be existing. It's going to be a place that does not exist in the area, or it does, but it's from another website. Just copy and paste that you'll not. Yeah, it will be probably.
Anna?
Yeah, today. You'll be here today. See, some of our subscribers, live shows, many of these buildings right here above, all these ones, a lot of them are for long-term, for short-term rent, better to say, because these ones are just all day long. It's music, live entertainment, and there's so much noise here. Oh my goodness, I'm not even sure if you can hear me, but it's just such a vivid place that honestly staying here, the only option are the short-term apartments, because long-term rents, who could live here a whole year long, go to work, wake up early, go to bed early, whenever there's such a big amount of noise outside? So a lot of these are touristic rentals, and actually a lot of these are sold as touristic apartments with a license, which technically isn't valid any longer. So be careful if you want to purchase something like this here in the city. So contact us if you need to know how the property investment business looks like right now here in Benidorm town. So overall, the buildings, the properties, the holiday rentals, they are different in every single area. The old town and the Levante Beach tends to be most expensive ones. The British Street, you can find affordable options, but you need to be very, very careful, because private property owners, it is way more easy that you would get scammed. Check the prices, check the listing, the vacational license, if it is out there, how many pictures there are, and just check it all out. If it has a very, very low price, it is too good to be true, and it probably is too good to be true. Be careful with this, because so many people are scammed every single day with vacational rentals. Stay safe during your holidays. Check it out well. Compare before you actually book a property for holiday rent here in Benidorm town. Thank you for accompanying us in today's video. There's such a loud music here everywhere we go. It is insane how a Thursday looks like here on the British Street. And from now on, it's gonna get busier and busier. Thank you for accompanying us in today's video. Check all your holiday apartment options before you book one of them. And like this, probably you will not be scammed during your holidays. And take into consideration the steps, goings up and downs, and no elevators, especially in the old town. We'll see you in a new video. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more. Goodbye.